Alright everyone, welcome. This is the first recorded video in a while. Opening some packs and our reactions to the packs. We have a little bit of a, what do you call it, a wager?
Yeah, I don't know what the prize is on this wager, but each of us picked a rare, and whichever rare we open the most of, that's the winner.
Well, no,
I'll make us a
whichever one we get a
trophy.
playset first.
Sure. All
Stop
right,
counting.
whoever hits a playset first.
Alright.
So
Yeah, Tiny, you want to tell them which ones we
yeah,
picked?
so I chose Genesis Ultimatum, probably the best of all the ultimatums, at least in standard. Matt, what did you choose?
I chose was it Shark Cyclone?
I think it's
Shark
Typhoon or
Typhoon.
something.
Shark Typhoon. It's not
Sharknado from now
necessarily
on.
not necessarily a good card, but it is definitely one of the dopest cards I think has ever been created.
It also helped that I sniped Genesis Ultimatum from you.
Yeah, whatever.
And I picked Emergent Ultimate.
Yeah.
Alright. So let's get started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for making me the weirdo in the group.
Alright.
Well, you got an uncommon card.
There's a lot of red in this pack.
Oh man, wrong cycler, Matt.
Yeah, it was definitely unpredictable.
I mean,
I will have to say, Andre, like we can slow roll a bit, but looking through every single pack like this is probably gonna take fucking forever.
alright.
Well, we have a
I like
billion.
weaponized.
Soul must be trained in harmony.
Ooh, a planeswalker.
Wow, you have been opening all the red cards.
Nice.
It's funny because this guy, like, he's a companion, like. I don't know, this isn't the the one where like it's the non-even cards or the PNC,
Yeah, the black red one.
like normally with these guys, like with the companions, you put one in your sideboard, cast it from a 3 more in your main,
Yeah.
and like 2 or 3 of them that you can put that in.
That guy, the 5-drop one you can. He's the 5-drop.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I should have changed it and joined the group. I should have.
straight trash.
I mean, it's still a good card. I think
Honestly, I could see it being the most played if like Jeskai Control ends up being like the deck.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it probably slots into Fire's deck.
Yeah,
It's
maybe. I think the rug one, like, it's probably extra on
It's
top of the rug one.
It draws
I
you
was gonna
5
say.
cards.
Yeah.
I think that's the key words in that. Like, I don't think it's the best or the most explosive, but I think it's the most like I don't know, like
It's consistent.
use. Yeah.
Urge Bat. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that card's sweet. I want to brew something around that at some point. Yeah, that's the one that I was telling you where green is just better than white because there's the American version where you just draw a card when you cast a non-creature spell. Yeah.
But you have to discard your hand.
Not if you win the game.
Oh yeah, not if you
Or
play all
drop
the
your whole
spells.
hand.
Like it's like this for
Yeah,
fires
yeah.
and then casting spells.
It doesn't really work with fires though because you can only cast 2 spells with fires. But like you could play it in modern, like you could build a version of Modern Storm that plays this.
Yeah.
Oh, where the discard your hand is basically keep it in your hand.
Yeah. Also, you get to cast a ritual and draw 2 cards, so like you're pretty guaranteed to just go off. This card's been seeing play. See, I have the alternate arts turned on my arena, so I just don't recognize the art on any of these.
Oh.
But yeah, that one's
It's not a Godzilla, Andre.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Lucky you actually opened one of these ones.
Rug tricycle.
Yeah.
Oh, one for the
Oh.
home team here.
So Andre has 1.
Rigged.
I'm pretty sure you're pretty close to a playset of Evolving Wilds.
Yeah. Oh, Matt
Oh.
gets one too.
Yeah!
What?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So what's this card do, Andre?
So
The-
you search your library for 3 cards with different names. You exile them. Your opponent picks one of them. That one stays in exile. Or no, you shuffle that card into your library, and then you can cast the other 2 without paying them. Exile the ultimate.
So what are busted things like? So like you could go get 3 Eldrazi is a pretty easy one, not in standard, obviously.
I mean, in standard. Other massive.
Dang. I thought it was really broken, but they added monocolored, so you can't just chain ultimatums.
Yeah.
That would be sweet. Go get these other 3 ultimatums.
This is an emergent ultimatum. Quit.
Which one's this one?
This is the
Oh yeah, people.
companion fire. You have to pay like cards in your.
Yeah, people have been saying this one's really sweet because
Like-
you play, you know that elementals engine I was telling you about last night.
Yeah.
So you have all these elementals and you blink them, and then you also play Thassa, so you blink this at the end step to re-blink your whole team, and you just like generate a bunch of card advantage.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can play like Thassa's Oracle to win with.
So do you play it as your companion, or do you just play it in the deck?
I think they play 1 as their companion and then 3 more in the deck because it's not
Okay.
like you don't have room.
And you just play 80 cards.
Yeah,
I guess that's not that's pretty. You're drawing your entire deck with that engine.
yeah, like all your creatures have ETB effects, so like. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this one this one's definitely like a very EDH card.
Yeah.
I was looking at it. I was looking at rebuilding Edric, and it's amazing how many more 1-drop 1/1 flyers there are.
There are a lot.
I didn't even realize they reprinted Anticipate. That art's sweet.
That art is sweet. The card or like a tax card.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no, it's just that target this. I thought it was.
Oh god.
All of your flyers that spells cost 2 more.
Second one of this one.
Oh, yeah, second one of those.
Tiny, we're gonna hit a playset of mythics before you get one of your rares.
Another
Where's the
one
second one
of
of
We
those.
should have picked him. I almost have a playset of him.
This dude seems sweet in the sacrifice deck.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you think that this, if there's like a mutate deck that would this thing would play?
In standard, no, I don't think so. I don't think you need payoffs like that. I think you'd rather just play like mana dorks or other creatures that actually do something. Because like the big thing is all cards like that where you're like trying to get small amounts of value from comboing them, you can just get a card that's better than that by casting Questing Beast. Like Questing Beast is just better than a lot of the like 2-card creature combos that people are trying to play.
I'm claiming this token or
It
the
counts
wild
as
card.
Ooh,
This card's sweet at least. It's cool that it can bring back any Phoenix.
Any
yeah.
Phoenix.
I could totally see like a Phoenix deck or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiny, you should have picked that.
Yeah, I should have. Dude, this card's good.
This I like that they brought dinosaurs back.
Yeah, dinosaurs are a sweet creature type.
I think dinosaurs were such a hit. This was a perfect opportunity for them to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the one that gets around Leyline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Played against the death this white.
Okay, that seems good.
Oh,
Yeah, the mutate
Oh, yeah.
decks have been playing this guy because it's just like nice to have main deck naturalize effects, and it's a pretty easy mutate to use.
yep. 3 mana, 4/4 naturalize.
Yeah.
Decent. Oh, I got excited for a
Yeah.
second.
Matt got pumped.
This guy is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's been seeing play as like a one of in blue stuff, like blue creature decks.
Yeah, that's like a huge swing. Like you, if they're playing like their bomb creature, now all of a sudden they don't. You have a 5/4 creature
Yeah.
on board.
Yeah, it's also big because can you mass back over it? Yeah. Yeah, it's just great.
And it hits artifacts.
Yep.
Yeah. I was looking at this.
Hmm.
It's either ramps you or you draw a card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if it's better or like it's probably still worse than a lot of the cards, but it's at least interesting to think about. Mm-hmm. Gross Bile, Uro, Risen Reef, but another Gem Razor, that's a good pickup.
Alright, so what's... Oh.
Here you go, Matt. For you.
Oh man, if I get 0 and you guys,
The token that comes with Shark Typhoon is also amazing.
I personally think the best token is the blue-white flyer that makes flying cat tokens. I like that token a lot.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know that it's gonna be like good or anything in standard, but you can at least build like a janky fun deck around it. For what?
Brawl, like
Brawl.
Singleton.
Yeah, it would be sweet if it was legal.
Is it?
They banned it.
Oh,
Yeah, they figured that out really fast.
fair.
Necromancer. Nice. You are getting a good amount of wild cards out of this.
Wow.
You're at what, 3 of those now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
No. uh, I think there needs to be a punishment involved if someone gets a playset before Tiny gets one.
No, we can give him the last mythic wild card.
Nope, can't get him.
Nice, Tiny.
Yeah, let's go.
Go.
On the board.
Next 3 packs are gonna be those.
Eerie.
This card's pretty dope too.
Yeah.
I think out of all of the cards, as far as like a commander approach, this one might be the most busted. Because there's so many just junk graveyard.
I
There's
don't
just so
know.
many junk.
Ultimatum's pretty good, getting to destroy everyone else's non-land permanents.
Yeah. But they already have Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah. But if they ban Cyclonic Rift, like they should. This card's really good in Vintage. Alright.
So what's the red card do? The new one. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, he's pretty dope.
I don't know how I feel about this card. It's
So, I
probably
mean,
not good.
you're playing it. What's that companion? Odd number?
There's one for each, but the black one's odd. So you can't play this one and the black one. And the even one is... well, Rip Matt, he left. The even one is blue-green, I think? Or no, the even one's blue-black. Yeah, I guess this one's playable in that one, but, like, how playable it is, I don't actually know.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause it's a very controlled. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, this card's, like, good and limited, because you, like, get to know what's going on, but I don't think it'll see constructed play. Unless, like, all the Wraths rotate and they don't print any more Wraths. Do a second one of those. That's nice. You're getting pretty close to just having the blue, blue aggressive deck. Nice. Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
this is the
a
one that I was
version.
talking about.
Why can't you play him in your deck?
Well, you
'cause
can't have him as a companion.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you can
can't
play
do
him in
that.
your deck.
Yeah,
Which
I
he's probably just
saw
better as a 4 of in your deck, anyways. Don't you think?
probably. I saw a one of the sacrifice witches oven decks playing this.
Yeah.
So we were talking about last.
That he gets played in some of the lists. The green-black one, where you can only have one creature or one permanent type.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it gets played.
And
I know the black red, the odd number one also gets played.
yeah,
I can't
and
tell you which one's the best. Like there's still testing involved. But I think if you played this one, I think it would be better as a 4 of in your main deck.
then you get to play the moth, like one or
Yeah.
two of the moth. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, heck, you don't even have to play it in a black-white version if you like. It's still just
Yeah,
like
it's
one
true.
black-black.
That's
I
true.
definitely run into that when I look at hybrid mana cost. I'm like, I need to play this in a black-white deck. I'm like, no, I don't actually need to.
No, like yeah, but if you're splashing for moth anyways,
Yes, yeah,
it just makes it easier to cast.
yeah. This one's been seeing a lot of play because it's pretty easy to. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of creatures in this set just have Nightmare thrown in on it.
Yep. And like heck, if you're playing a control deck with no creatures, you can just have a free 3/2.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys.
Nice. Can't play Urborg with that one, unfortunately. Third one of those, nice. Second one of those. I don't know that
Second
this one
or
will be
third?
I don't know that this one will be playable, but
Casting call?
yeah. I think if you're trying to activate this, you're like planning on flashing this in and then mutating onto it.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely limited playable. I
Yeah,
don't know that
it's
it'll be
not something
constructed
that's
playable.
But if they took away Flash and Flying, it's basically just a Ravenous Chupacabra.
That you have
So-
to turn on, yeah.
Yeah, which makes the mutate being more expensive weird.
Yeah. They definitely balanced it. Like if they made mutate cheaper, like if they made it.
He's a dope card. Maybe not for
Yeah.
standard, but well, he shuts off Uro, doesn't he?
It stops
All escape
it stops the Titans that you cast. What's that? I forget what that ability is. Yeah, it stops escape. It stops adventure. It stops the like getting your creature
Oh,
back.
it does.
Adventure. Yeah, it's
And
like
it's
if there's a white aggressive deck, you honestly probably play this.
Yeah, he's not legendary, so that's
Yeah.
he shuts off
Doesn't die to
Yeah.
shock and.
Yeah.
He also shuts off commanders for Brawl and Commander.
Yeah, he stops that. He stops companions.
Definitely like.
Nah, he's probably a sideboard card. Well, this one can be whatever you want.
You're missing one, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you opened the American one.
There's
Yeah.
only 4.
I think there's 5. Let me check. I'm pretty sure there's one for each
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
shard.
one for each card.
Turtle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if there's a really good deck. If there's a really good deck that plays him, I'm definitely building it.
I mean, you keep talking about this like American Control deck that might see play. I think this is a card that just gets played in that deck because it's 1 in a red draw card with payoff.
Yeah. And if you make it late game, which a control deck can, you can always just go, I guess 7 mana, here's a
Yeah.
big duder. There you go.
This art's sweet.
Yeah, it is. Well, there you go.
Is that your 4th one?
I think so.
And that just means later Dirge Bats become rare wild cards. Yeah,
It's kind of funny to do to the sack deck, but is it worth it? No.
I think this is definitely like, if it ever sees play in any formats, it'll be some random commander deck.
That, or if there's some kind of really good green-black aggro. I mean, he's a 2 mana 1/3.
Yeah.
With some.
Yeah, that one's cool. That's one of the ones that we're adding to the cube, and
Yeah. Wait, your
yeah,
your cube that can't cast the white. Huh.
Yeah, there's like 5 sources of white in the cube, I think. Because it's like City of Brass, other City of Brass.
Also, why is it that we don't open 50 cards?
That's just what they did. I don't know. Just fuck you, that's why.
Because for the price, it would be really easy to just knock out the whole set.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another. Once we're done with this, I'll show you. You can set up a program that MTG Goldfish will actually track your collection, so you can see how much, like percentage-wise, how much of the set you own.
That's nice.
So that way you can keep track of what packs are best to buy to get wild cards.
Well, if it's not a Coria for Andre, then I'm not sure what.
I mean, we have opened a ton of.
I don't think you've gotten close to 95 packs though. I don't
Probably
know.
not. This is the one we played against yesterday.
Yeah. You look at the top 6.
Yeah, when you attack with a non-human, you get to put a human into play.
From the top 6 of your deck. And it enters tapped and attacking with indestructible, right?
I don't know about that.
Tapped and attacking against. Yep.
I know people were like putting Agent of Treacheries and stuff like that. Play with it.
Gross. Yeah, there we are.
This might be my favorite card in the set.
Yeah, I think the regular art looks sweet. Mothra,
Yeah, it gets to be Mothra, yeah.
But then it's Mothra.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think.
Yeah, the
art.
Like outside of Godzilla, Mothra is the best.
Mothra is definitely better than Godzilla.
Yeah. Oh, that's the 4th one. There we are. Gold cards for the rest of the days. But with that black-white deck that I was talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lord at least.
Is the Mox that taps for the colors of your legendary creatures legal and standard still?
Amber? No, that was from Dominaria, wasn't
Oh,
it?
is it from a Dominaria? Yeah,
No.
so it's not legal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I pulled one out of the last box I bought, and that was forever ago.
Yeah. That card's sweet in historic though, because you get to play it with like Thalia and stuff like you play a Hate Bears deck that plays it.
What is it?
The Mox Amber.
Oh,
Surge Bat.
well, that was. Yep. How does it feel, Tiny? You found one of your rare, and we found probably 5 dirge bats.
Dirge Bat flooded. Oh, then there's this card.
There's this card.
Caleb Durwood built a deck. There's like a 3-drop red creature that brings back a Aura. when
Oh
it
yeah.
enters. So then you bring that back and you fling it.
Nice.
There's a handful of dudes that have like it's like 1 in a blue, untap it.
So-
Yeah.
What's better, this card? I guess it depends on the deck you're putting. This one. I feel like the 3 toughness is relevant, but if you're like limited by only being fast creature.
I mean, I think in standard there's like better 2-drop ramp creatures than either of these. Because there's Paradise Druid.
Yeah.
There's the one where if you have 4 creatures, it taps for double green instead.
The Caryatid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the one that what's the ability where you like activate it and put counters on it? What's that ability? God. You like activate it and put counters on. When you put the counters on, it triggers on like different creatures that have different things that it does. It's not monstrous, it's but yeah, there's a bunch of
Incubation Druid.
Yeah, Incubation Druid, that one. Yep.
King Kong. I'm so upset that I print King Kong for this.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been that hard either. The art's literally just ripped
Yeah,
off
it is
from it.
literally just.
We have one of each.
Exodia assembled.
Yeah. That's probably all you ever need.
No, I think any deck that plays it plays 4.
I guess that is kind of disgusting because it doesn't actually matter which one you cycle.
Yeah, it's just
It increases your
support.
chances. Cycle into it.
This card's cool. It's definitely going in our cube. Like it combos with LED and Wheel of Fortune, things like that.
Oh, whenever you discard 1 or more cards for the first time, draw that mate. LED. That's disgusting.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, I have 3 mana and 5 new cards.
Yeah, it turns it into a like a Wheel of Fortune
Yeah.
that also nets you mana.
Or if you play it with like Bizarre Baghdad.
Yeah.
Ooh, you open a Sprite Dragon. Dirge Bat.
Another
Dirge
bat.
Yeah, let's go.
Tight.
I mean, I guess the American tricolor is probably relevant.
Huh.
Yeah, this card's pretty medium.
Yeah, I feel like. I mean, I feel like in limited it's pretty great because most of your creatures, especially with me, are gonna have 4 power.
Yeah, if
But-
you're like a 2-color deck for sure.
Like thinking like in Tron with like Eldrazi Tron.
I think there's
Diary
another one that's
other
just
one
better
that-
than this one.
I think
Isn't
it's,
there one where like you have to be hellbent or something like that?
Yeah, Gaia Reach thing. I think is the one that they
Uh,
play, but that costs 5 to.
But the thing
isn't
is,
that
like,
both players draw and discard a card? Isn't that what that is?
yes, that's what Gaia Reach does. It's not Gaia Reach
Yeah.
that they have. It's yeah, let me look it up. Because
That
the
card's
ones
sweet.
the nice thing about the one that they currently play is you don't need a big creature in play, so it's like technically better
Oh yeah.
when you're behind.
I think of.
I guess they're not playing it at the moment. It's Seagate Wreckage. Two
Oh yeah.
2 in a colorless, draw a card. Activate this ability only if you have no cards in hand. So like it's better when you're behind.
Yeah.
Plus, Tron payoffs aren't necessarily creatures power 4 or greater.
Yeah. 3 of those. Oh yeah, this is another one that's busted in older formats. It's definitely going in Urza in modern. It doesn't double Urza, but it doubles what's that artifact? It doubles Astrolabe, which is pretty funny.
Mm. It makes up for the lack of Mox Opal, then I guess.
Yeah. This is the like biggest FU to paper players versus arena players in the set, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause, I
Yeah,
mean,
you have to get you have to get the like
Is
paper counters.
it's 12 counters, I'm pretty sure.
that 10 cat.
Oh, it was 10. Okay.
So does it keep it though?
Yeah, because it's a counter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
every
so not
combat
only-
it
yep.
can gain a different
It gets
counter,
more annoying.
theoretically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to have a D10, and then you have to have a D10, but re-roll on certain ones. It's just
And if you don't have a D10, then you have to be like 1 and 2,
Yeah.
3 and 4.
Yeah, that's enough.
You could also like get a custom die made with all the abilities on it.
Oh yeah.
For these. Oh man, is anyone gonna hit a playset?
Well, Andre's got 20 cards to find one.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be you. In the last 3 packs will just
Just
be
run it
straight.
off.
You would have had a playset if you would have picked the right card, Tiny.
Yeah. Dirge Bat's just killing.
Yeah, that's the one we played it against in the draft
Yeah, man.
yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems sweet in a draft format since you don't really want one drops and you can kind of just, you're like, I guess I won't have 2 drops, whatever.
Yeah.
Nice. Brokos. Oh man.
This one's also cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
This card is sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a wrath, right?
Mythos is it's
Well, so it's
cataclysm.
like a balance, but if you hit the payoff, you get to choose for them, which is really good.
We got 4 of those.
Isn't that like the 5th of those? I guess not. I guess it's the 4th one.
Nice.
I can't wait for him to be a playset too.
Well, that's definitely, if you're playing that one as your companion, you probably just play more in your main deck.
Can't.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
It
he's,
was-
he's 5. He costs 5 and he's all even. For the
Wasn't
No, it's
No, his was
3.
the
It's
3 or
3
man.
or
Oh no,
high.
it's 3 or greater. Alright.
Yeah, it's the blue-black one that's even.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mardu like destruction cards are insane.
But I'll fight
Yeah.
if I must.
Tiny, we've opened more Nar sets than
Then my
your
card.
ultimatum. I don't know. I personally like that Nar set.
Yeah. That's what, the 3rd one of these?
3rd one of that.
Yeah.
Okay. You've gotten a lot of mythic wild cards.
8.
Yeah, you probably can put together like what probably not whatever standard deck you want, but
Close
thing-
too.
the big thing will be your like mana base will be a little janky probably, because you
Nice
probably
of
don't
these.
want to spend wild cards on mana bases at the moment. So what, four packs? So I have to roll off 3 Genesis ultimatums, Matt has to roll off 2 Sharknadoes, or Andre has to hit 1 Emergent ultimatum.
No. Yeah, we're
Alright, here we go.
Tiny.
3 in a row. Big money.
Alright,
Alright,
here we
2 in a
go.
row.
Big money. Nah.
Let it just be known, if Andre whiffs on this last pack, he would have won if we had gone with my rules, but we went with your guys' rules that you had to hit.
Whoever got the most.
I guess you two could tie on this one. Close. I think you have
I
4 of those.
Yeah. I picked the wrong Cyclone.
Alright.
We went with sweet cards, not cards that it was gonna give us.
I feel like that was pretty
Yeah.
butt time.
Alright, well. In traditional Magic tradition, we all got screwed and are unhappy.
95 packs later.
No. No one won, but Andre did spend a lot of money.
Now they're all gonna get banned.
If cards get
Who's gonna
banned,
get banned?
give you wild cards to replace them.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. It for our
Yeah.
pack opening.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching this. We will be putting out other videos. I know Andre wants to do a couple draft videos. I'll probably do some standard. And we will also actually be putting out a audio podcast. Yeah, so thank you for joining us.